Oh, this isn't going to work this way. Not with this selfie stick. Right, we'll go down now. It's not going to work. So we've been. I think we'll have to do it. I think we'll have to do it. Well, we'll just have to change selfie sticks. I've got like this one here. It's actually quite. I mean, it's quite noisy here, isn't it? If you live here, I think if you lived here, it's quite noisy. I mean, it's difficult. I mean, I'm just thinking this is bringing me flashbacks of my upbringing and everything. It is. Well, actually, we don't need a selfie stick to do this. This sort of middle-class suburbia. And it's also making me think about how incompetent my mother was as a parent, and thinking about all the challenges and problems and everything that the children had. But then what's the point in pointing the finger like that? You know what? It's like you can't change someone. You know, they are what they are, aren't they? So you want to move here. We'll give you a price index off the top of my head. Like so that bungalow, that's a bit low that, you see. Why is it low down from the road? Well, that put me off right away, but maybe I'm just being weird. What are you looking at? 250,000. That one there. I reckon it looks like it's in tip-top condition, doesn't it? So, but that's the thing that I find about house prices is like it's located. That's why they called it location, isn't it? They did call it that. Location. So, but like, if you go and if you've got a car and you go and put seat covers in it, right? It doesn't mean that the price. It doesn't mean that the value goes up of the car. So our house is the same. So if you got a house, and I think generally yes. I think generally if you keep it, that's quite a good spot they've got there, because they've got that drive and this big bit there. That would, for me, that would be. That's looking towards 300,000. That house, I think. Aye. So wanted. So we've got wanted. They put up the Gordon Henry is wanted. I don't know what he's done. He works for Remax. Give him a phone. I don't know what it is. I wouldn't like to say. Has he stole somebody's fruit pastels? It's hard to say. It could be anything. It could be that Alex Salmon type thing. Alex Salmon type thing? What do you mean Alex Salmon type thing? Well, you know, I mean, may he rest in pieces and all the rest of it. But, so like that, yeah, I mean, it's all very nice around here. So the problem is, I move up here, I would start breaking cars in the garden. And now, you know that is extremely antisocial. That is not appropriate. And what happens as you get older, you realise you get the feeling you're being watched here. I walked in here, this bit. I walked in here. Hi, maze, online world. Right, I walked in here and it gets worser. As you get down it actually gets worser. It starts off quite nice here, and the further into it, it's like fucking jungle. It's like a jungle out there. It makes you wonder how you keep them going under. Right, so this is my third live stream of today. I'm just trying to work out which way to go here actually. Well, I know which way I can go, but it's more a case of which way would you like to go. I think we'll go. Right. We could go. I mean, this is this what you call suburbia? Is it? Look at, they've got these things in, these fucking things, to fuck you right up. So you can't go any more than 10 miles an hour. That shed's looking like it's needing looked at. Oh my god. The fence is fucked. So is the shed. Well, this will be a care home or something. I think that's one of the biggest fears that... Is it the biggest fear I've got? Well, when you're getting older, you're going to land up somewhere like that. You know? And... Oh, there's a new fence. That smells nice. So you're going to land up... you're going to land up somewhere and you'll lose all your power. And... Power? No, autonomy. Power's the wrong word. You're going to lose your autonomy. Is what's going to happen to you. The next step is the next step's it's a crematorium, isn't it? Which is just up the road. So you're going, oh my god, I'm here. It's like so your life is like a sort of just this horrible process. It's undignified. But the reason you go to a care home is because you need care. You know, it means you can't really stay where you are. Because you're either a danger to yourself or you can't even wipe your own arse or whatever. I don't know what it means. It could be something like that, yeah. That you're fucked, basically. Now, ideally, if we had more time, I would go straight down here. Station Road, this is called. This would lead you to... Hello, Sean. This would have in the past led you to... Fallin. Well, Lower Palmaise Recycling Centre was a new thing that was built. New in the last 20 years. So... They shut it off. So basically, when you're in these, like, we've just been in that scheme, like, that's just sort of slightly better. That's quite nice, that, the way the gate. Oh, that the way they've designed the gate for the hill. Yeah, that's good. The way that, what country is this? This is Scotland. It's in Great Britain. They've got a new roof. A new roof. It's in Great Britain. Scotland. Scotland! So do I turn left here or go straight down? We'll go down. My instincts are taking me... What time is it? What time is it? It's 8:10. Scotland was once great. Aye, it's never going to be fucking great again, is it? It's fucked. Like the rest of Great Britain, like Western civilization, Sirocco. It's fucked. Scotland is well and truly fucked, right? That's really the only way you can put it. It depends what you mean, but Scotland, because Scotland's just oh, look at this lovely cat. Scotland's just a abstract. What is it? You can't pick it up. You can't give it a stroke. Well, you could if it's a cat. Hello. Meow. Normally ginger cats are tom cats, aren't they? Yeah, I know. Have you been put out? You're not going to get any of your breakfast? No, I don't blame you either. Oh, what a cool cat. I love cats. Cats are amazing. That's an amazing cat. Look at him. Yeah, he's a probably older cat. I mean, that's their sort of territory. He's got his territory, isn't he? So he's just like moseying around it. Keeping an eye and stuff. Oh, see the way their heads swivel right round. I think that's an amazing feature of cats. It's like, they're amazing creatures, aye. Cats. Yeah, it's just why can't people fight for their identity? And like say, well, Scotland's amazing leaders back in history. I'm going to try and answer that question first. Why don't people fight? Well, there's 2 or 3 different types of people, really, and we are in a hierarchical structure. So my position in the hierarchical structure is different from some other person's position. So, I could be part of. So we all could be part of the downfall, if you like. So what I mean is, what do I mean by that? Well, there's the type of people that just don't care, right? That's just like the type of people. So I think you really got to look at personality types to answer that question, and across the board, and not concentrate on. Maybe there's ethnic differences, but people are predominantly white here in Scotland, British, so they're higher in the competence hierarchy than those that aren't from Western, and it's because of resources. That's why it was. I know it's not a very popular thing to say that the sort of competence hierarchy, because I don't even want to say it. Because I'd be accused of being racist. So because they're too busy, they can't be arsed. They can't be arsed. Is why. Be arsed is the answer. Why should they? If they're sorry, it keeps going. I'm not exactly. Oh fuck. Because the keep buffering. So with 13 people watching, they all bugger off. It's buffered about 3 times. I don't know if it's maybe because of where I was. Who knows? It's a pity that, because we had a few people watching. With 13. I think you're looking at globalism, aren't you? Globalism, so we're all part of this globalism. Globalist. When did that start? I think politically for Scotland, it started going downhill with Tony Blair, Gordon Brown. Ironically, a lot of the people that destroyed Scotland and its autonomy were Scots, were people from Scotland. Gordon Brown. A lot of them are Scottish. I can't remember. Tony Blair's, I think he's English, but he's certainly not. Well, he was like Catholic, wasn't he? When you look around, you see houses. There was a house that well, when we started buffering, there was a house that I'd actually was looking at, and it's been totally and completely done up. So I think there is people who can buy houses for a couple of £100,000 and then go and spend a heap of money on them. They are around, they've got the money, so why should why should people like that go and have some kind of pigeon? Why should people like that go and try and change things? They're happy, because they are. Look at these cones. They're happy. Does that answer the question? So who is that? A Mini Cooper? Car's View. That's been abandoned. There must be something wrong with it. Why should they? What was the question again? Why don't people fight for their identity and legacy? It's too much hassle. Is the answer. They don't give a shit. So all the things that's happening around this can be put down to. So there's people objecting to my grant. In Falkirk, it's called the Claddon Hotel. 16 people watching now. It's called the Claddon Hotel, and they were all protesting there. So when you look at the drive shaft, probably wheel bearing issue. Looks like it. When you look at the Rowntree Lomond Drive. Oh, BMWs. That's a Jaguar. That's a BMW. When you look at the... What the fuck am I talking about? Pigeon. When you look at them, they've got comfortable lives. They don't want to fight for their identity. No, okay, the point was, these things, so they're being branded as far right and they've been branded as racist. So the people, so there's a division in Scotland between two groups. Well, ostensibly there is, and so they've tarnished those that are objecting to these undocumented, illegal young men being in these hotels. I think it's wrong. I think hotels should be hotels, right? So they should be for people like you and me that want to stay in these hotels. They shouldn't be for putting illegal people in. Right, so that whole thing, that's a common sense approach to this. I quite like the Fiat Panda, and I always thought I'd buy one. And if I was, well, the actual prices of them have been quite high. They are quite cool, Fiat Panda. But the hotels should be for tourists, holiday makers, business users. That's what a hotel should be for. Why is that happening? Well, and because the government have pursued policies like the net zero thing. I'm trying to answer this question, sorry, it takes ages. They're trying to pursue these policies that's made it extremely and we had the scamdemic 5 years ago. Well, so they fired taxpayers' money into these businesses so they would do nothing, and of course they all went bankrupt, didn't they? They all pocketed the money, bogged off with the cash, and then so these buildings were left. So then they went and started putting all these migrants in them, right? That's what they did. So that's what they did. They started. So it's like, so what we've got is that we've got this culture that's driven by profit. So we've got the comfortable people in these lovely houses that we've just walked past, right? They can afford it. They're probably both working, they've got good jobs. So they're living there. And why should they fight for their identity? You know, they don't need to, right? So, I used to feel really funny about going to graveyards that I didn't like the thought that I was, you know, exposing somebody's relative or something. But fuck it, no. You know, don't be backwards. These people are all dead. They're all these people in it. Well, I hope they're all dead. They're all dead. They have no life. So, sorry, I pressed the wrong button and it goes off, and then it goes off. Why should they care? So then all these things that are happening they're cushioned from it. When you're in your comfortable house, you're cushioned from a migrant hotel, or so your car gets restricted. You're not allowed to. You've got to do 20. They don't care. They're all fannies anyway, aren't they? Oh yeah, it's safer. And all they think about is themselves and their own little world. So until that actually really, right, the answer is until it really affects them. And I'll tell you, like, so women, men and women play their part in this. So what do I mean by that? Well, say you come home, say she comes home from work. That's quite nice, that, isn't it? and the house is fucking freezing. Why is it freezing? Why? Because some fucking arsehole has told us that we need to change to an air source heat pump. So she goes, I'm not fucking having this, you better fucking sort this, or I'm wanting a divorce. So that's how women control things. So they're alright until they're alright, until they're no alright. So the phone, it's a Sony Xperia 10. It's a Sony Xperia. Scotland had amazing leaders. So who the fuck? Who did it? Well, who? Really? Well, they were all noblemen anyway, weren't they? Right. So I don't think it really matters all that much. Really? Hiya. It's nice, isn't it? Aye. So so we're about to have a look. A quick look. That's, yeah. So you go, oh, is this a sacred location? You know, it's a stone and there's somebody's remains buried under it. And that's the way it is. You know, that's just the way it is. So, somebody's put flowers there. Yeah, okay. Right, died 3rd April 1977. So a lot of these, I was, what? So how old was I in 1977? Right, it's time we got home for breakfast. 1977, I was 11. I was. Right, so everybody's bogged off. Everybody has. So that guy, he's happy, isn't he? He's doing his job. So why should he go and have a revolution? Well, the thing is, it's when they actually take your car off you. And these all look, oh look, Ferguson, wow. Mary Ferguson, 2017. 69. Fucking hell. 20 July, oh well, that was 2017. Yeah, I mean, why should people care about, you know, anything? Why should they give a fuck? You know, they don't give a fuck, do they? They don't. So, they don't fucking care. Why should they? Until they come along and take your car off. Well, so there's all these scare things come out. They're going to make it... Wow, it's quite a common name up here. Holy moly. It's getting a wee bit rusty, isn't it? Mary. Wow, that's quite unusual, isn't it? It's sort of different. You'd have to, you'd have to sort of come up and paint it or something. So, why does anybody fucking care? Because they're too comfortable in their lives. Why? Well, like, look at it this way: if I go and fight for things, and I've done this, tried to do this, people start attacking me. And I got told it was nothing to do with me. You don't come from here is a common one. They tell you that, even though I do, right? My grandmother's buried there. I do come from here. Well, it was that thing. It was a different village. It was Fallin. I got told I didn't come from there, But I drive through there every day. Well, most days. I drive through it a lot. So, it's stupid. Why did you ask what phone it is? Is that like one of these like smarmy comments? What phone is this? Oh, it's jiggling quite a lot. I don't think you get such a good picture quality when you're doing a live stream, do you? No, you didn't. You just didn't. Right, I need to get home because I need a pee. Right, what time is it? It's 8:26. Oh my god! Time to get going. Get going. Get going. Get home. I mean, it's a graveyard. It's full of dead people. It's like, oh, what the fuck? What's the point in going to a fucking graveyard? I don't know. Is there a point? Somehow I keep turning the fucking thing off. I like these gate posts. So, what's the point? There isn't a point. There isn't really. So they're an ideal car for Peugeot. What's that? Partner or something it's called. Right. So we need to turn right here and shuffle off home. We're starting to run out of time. So, right. Oh my god. It's gone dead. Oh no, it's not. It's not gone dead. What's the best way to get home? Right, I think we need to do it in a bit of a hurry up because that guy's coming around to look at my door at 9. He said 9. Oh, what happens if he comes around early? You might. Right, so we need to go home in the most quickest way. Right, so what we're going to do is straight over there. If anybody wants to ask me anything, please do it. And it'll take me hours to answer, but never mind. It's a start. So people want to be safe, women want to be safe. They're more neurotic than men are. Men are more sort of brave. Well, they actually are. Fucking hell. This is a fucking endurance course just getting over here, isn't it? I'm starting to heat up. Oh, it's down there. So, you need to learn to stop. I need to learn to stop people affecting me. I'm still struggling with it. So I'm reacting badly to people when they attack me. So that's training that I haven't had. So you'd be trained in, if you're in the police or something, or the forces, you'd be trained not to react. I think the quickest way, the most straightforward way would be down here, but you have to go back up a hill. Well, yeah, I'll be alright, fuck it. So, they're not gonna fight. Well, what is your identity is the other thing. So look at the thing with the flags. The English flags have been getting put up, and the British flags were mostly English. So in Scotland, which where we are right now, that's what I was trying to explain earlier when I was talking about the Claddon Hotel. That they're trying to tarnish as what they call like orange. See, I've got a load of respect for orange marches, because I think that is a sign of discipline and a sign that we can stand up for ourselves and say, fuck you. And they've been oppressed by the government, because the government's run by globalist forces. Therefore, to be in the, like say like in the Freemasons or being orange, being on these orange marches, part of these groups and clubs, isn't protecting you from globalism. So what I mean is that, fucking hell, we are all at threat from these globalist forces which are coming to take our rights away. So a lot of these fascist leaders from the EU, and that's why we didn't want to go in the EU. That's sort of why we should have avoided being in the EU. That's how the fuck is it taking you so long to walk? The global forces are crushing everyone. So what I admired about them doing these marches is that we can be disciplined and we can be mobilised to turn around to the government and say no. But unfortunately, in Scotland, there's a divide which comes from Ireland. Well, it comes from the Spanish Inquisition. That's what it comes from. And how I can't really talk. I can't really give a historical, perfectly accurate explanation. But so there's that kind of divide. I don't even know if there is a divide, but I think it is noticeable. So back to these middle class numpties where we were. They don't want involved with that. They just want to sit out the back sipping wine in their gardens. They don't want to have to tackle anything difficult. Why should they? You know, they want an easy life, and they're getting an easy life. But what we've got with the Labour government, I don't know if they said they were going to do the things that they're doing when they got into power. There's a wee path here, might be a bit overgrown. When they got into power, they went head first into net zero. But I think, whatever government's in power, I think that's already arranged, because they're all making money out of it. So I don't think you should ever really trust any of the... I don't think you should trust politicians when they say shit, because they just talk shit. And their manifesto's not worth the paper it's written on. It's just a lot of crap. Right? That's my opinions on it. Fuck, this is fucking unbelievable, this walk. I'm suffering. They've got these toxic batteries on the outside of these houses. Tesla. Lithium batteries. Absolutely fucked. Time to get home. It's 34 minutes past 8. So it is, by the way. Wow. Somebody climbing a tree. Fucking brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. Well, I better turn it around because look at the logs. Look at the logs. They've got a log burner going to the side, I think. Well, is that what that is? Probably. Well, I think people are upset about, they're probably upset about, cool. Uncontrolled immigration. I think people get upset about certain things. You know, is uncontrolled immigration upsetting me? Well, yeah, it's if you can't get a dentist, or you can't get if you can't get a doctor's appointment, or you can't get I mean, I'm not the only one that's got fucking a phone, is it? If you can't get a doctor's appointment, you can't get a dentist, you can't get a council house, then yeah, it's not great, is it? It really isn't. And it's not. So that pisses people off. Right? It does. So that's a thing that pisses people off, yep. What pisses me off? The threat to my ability to drive, to be quite honest. They're bringing out all this stuff, rules and regulations and eyesight tests and stuff that we've had for years, and now they're sort of pushing it tighter and tighter and tighter. They're also they're trying to get you to have a permit to have your car, so they're doing that in Glasgow and Govan. So you have to have a permit to park your car in Govan, you know, so the public go along with that. I think that's fine. But the problem is, if you capitulate to that, then what else are you going to capitulate to? You know, what else are you going to let them get away with? That's the problem. So I suppose there'll be quite a lot of people who either totally push the green communism stuff, they actually like it, but they do get really offended if you say green communism. That's because they don't want to admit they're green communists. They don't want to admit they're communists. So for them it's just about saving the planet. Saving the planet. All that pish. That's what they're saying they're doing. And of course we know that's a lot of pish. You're not saving fuck all, are you? You're not saving anything. You're just talking complete pish, right? So people have their own things, and my thing is that they can come away and do all sorts. They can start putting tolls on the road. So we've got the lie of the saving the planet thing, which has been it's been proved to be a lie. And it has been for years, but a lot of it's coming out now, and that's because they're starting to move away from it. So they're moving on to a different scam. They're scamming us with something different. But the fact that I can't drive two of my cars into the cities in Scotland, I can't. It's actually, they've made it illegal for me to drive them in there. I can't go and pay a fee. And these cars are legal. That is a crime against humanity. It's a crime against me that these criminals in government. So what was I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do about it? Go and campaign? Go and buy a placard outside Scottish Parliament or outside the SNP, the Green Party? Is that what I'm meant to do? Well, maybe. But if I go and do that, a lot of people are just going to fight me. Oh, it's about the children. They use the children against us. That's what the Nazis did. That's what the Nazi government did. But equally, I suppose in my age group, you're at the end of the game, aren't you? So you're not giving a fuck. A lot of it. See, young people are getting screwed. And we're going, oh, what the fuck do you want us to do about it? We've tried to tell you, don't fucking listen to us. Why should we fucking care? You're not fucking listening. You know, so... You're not fucking listening. If I had more time, I'd have walked through the wood, which is there. But because I've got somebody coming to look at the door at 9, I better get home. It's 8:41. What happens if he's one of these people that comes home early? Well, if he says, he could be one of the people that says, if he says 9, he might turn up at 8:30. But I don't know, he could turn up at, but I think, to me, if you say 9, I think I should be there for 9. That's how my mind works. Right? That's how my brain works. 9 means 9. Or maybe it means 5:10, he might turn up at 5:10. And then the other thing is, I never gave him a phone number. Oh shit. I never gave him a fucking phone number. What phone is this? Is that a rhetorical question? I saw this educated lady that started on me about parking the car. I stood there and just looked at her. So here we go, we're nearly there. What phone is this? Right. So thanks for joining me in this live stream. There was a few people on, but we got cut out. It cut off a few times. Probably just signal or something. And there's only 2 watching, so thanks for watching. The ice turning up now, so I'm not going to be having my breakfast, am I? Fuck's sake. I'll get myself coffee. Aye, I will get myself a coffee, like, by the way, aye, I will. Oh, God, there's 5 watching now. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's fucking 5 watching. Oh, God. I was wanting them all to disappear, so that I could go and finish and say bye. Oh, there's 10 watching. Oh, for God's sake. There's fucking 10 watching now. How did that happen? How's there 10 watching? How? I'm trying to leave and everybody comes back. I find these live streams weird, like, because I've done them when there's like maybe 2,000 people watched it. And I was just like, what the f-? I'm not aware that they've watched that, because at the most I'm just aware there's like 10 or 15, but then it's just 2,000, and that's because people are watching probably at different times. You know, they're watching it from when it started, and they're listening to the nonsense that I'm talking. Is that what it is? It kind of seems like it, doesn't it? Aye. So here we go. We're down to 4. Who knows? People just... I think a lot of times videos that I stop watching is not because I don't like, it's because I'm going to watch them later. It's not that I don't find them interesting, it's just that I don't have time, I'll maybe watch it later. Is kind of like the way it works, you know. That's how it works. I wonder if somebody can track your phone. I think the police can, can't they? Well, if the police can, that means anybody can. Right, so we're at 8:45. 8:45. So the guy's coming at 9. So you can't turn and say I'm not here. Fucking hell, it's fucked. You can't say that. You just can't chuck your granny off the bus. You can't chuck granny off the bus. 'Cause you can't chuck your granny so down the floor. But you all just fuck off and leave me alone. Maybe, see, that's the thing, maybe I have to stop cussing. How to stop cussing? I don't know how to stop cussing. I can't do it. I don't know how. I'm not capable of stopping cussing. I just don't fucking know. Right? We'll finish with a painting.